YouTube, what's going on? Today I have a Lemax Spookytown video. I know it's only halfway to Halloween, but my Spookytown, it's a big deal. I start putting that all together in like August, and I leave it up until like Thanksgiving. It's big. We're trying to find a bigger table this year because like our 10 or 12 foot table isn't cutting anymore. We might have to do like 2 or 3 layers. It's getting insane. So the other day I saw Eerie Emporium. It's a company called Eerie Emporium, which also has some really badass like vintage Halloween stuff. But they're also a licensed retailer of the Lemax, little villages. And they had I think they're calling it a scratch and dent box. It's $150, but they send you this big ass box just full of I'm not sure what kind of condition they are because I haven't opened them yet. I did open the main box, and pretty surprising what came in that. I haven't even opened these to see if they work or not, but I mean, I tinker around with Spookytown a lot. Sometimes I'll get the Christmas ones and repaint them or turn them into Halloween ones. Or I got another video later in the year. One of my favorite pieces from Lemax Spookytown, like a really old piece. I bought 2 broken ones, and I ended up Frankensteining it and creating one working piece. Like it's pretty badass. I'll go over that later in the year, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this box, so we'll just jump into it. I don't know if I'm going to test all these right now. I'll probably test them later, but even if they don't work, I could probably get them working, or just have them, in the background as like ambiance. I think there's only one. Let's see, there's 1, 2, there's like 6 medium boxes, 1 big box, and then some figures. $150. I mean, shipping was $28, but the box was insanely huge. So I think it's a good deal. And without even opening these, I ordered 2 more boxes just earlier today. So yeah, I don't know how many they're going to have left. All right, so we'll start with the little figurines. Got some little tombstones. And some of these are returns. Some of them, I don't see any issues with any of the boxes. This one, like the packaging's a little messed up. I don't even know if that's been opened or not, to be honest with you. Yeah, that hasn't even been opened yet. But yeah, 3 little tombstones. And if you've ever looked at my giant Spookytown, we usually have a giant graveyard scene, cemetery scene, maybe multiple, multiple cemeteries. So those will fit in there. This one's got 4 figurines. This one's more like Spookytown. It can either lean like I don't know, like animated zombie figures, or like normal human figures. This one is definitely the normal. Yeah, it's like I don't know, some kind of Halloween in Nantucket. Yeah, I don't know. I could put those in there someplace. That's pretty cool. All right, so that's all the figures. I figured they would have like all kinds of broken figures and just some random junk, but no, this looks like a good haul. All right, some of these got names on them, some of them don't. This one's like some kind of wishing well with a witch. It says witch's brew. I don't know. So let's open it up and see what kind of condition it is in. It's probably just called witch's brew. I don't know. Mother. Okay. So, that's probably the reason it was on sale. It isn't attached to the base. But I mean, it's just a little bit of glue. And I got a Lemax piece on the cheap. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Imported tea. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I bet that was the witch that flew off. Oh well. I'll find her and fix it later. Also, the box that this came in, it was funny. On one of the corners, it said, like fragile, you know, do not damage or whatever. And right there, where that sticker was, is something happened to that box. I don't know what happened to it, but it looked pretty violent. All right. This one, the Michaels exclusive, the Cave of Skulls. Now, I've seen a bunch of these on eBay where like the little ghost doesn't move anymore. I'm curious if that's what this one is. But yeah, I don't have this one in my collection. So, very cool. Cave of Skulls. This one does not have the adapter. I don't even think the original one came with an adapter. But this one is battery operated. Very cool. And it's got that little ghost that kind of dances around. Yeah. If that works, very cool piece for the collection. And if it doesn't, then I'll fix it. Know what I'm saying? All right. On to the next piece. This one didn't have a name on it, but it's like some kind of boat, and there's like some zombie hands coming out of the water, and a guy hanging off the boat, and then like the Grim Reaper is pushing the boat along. I don't know. This one does not have a name, but I would call it "Get Your Ass Back on the Boat." Maybe. All right. Let's see what condition this one is in. Oh, this one's even got the little things you're not supposed to eat. Oh, that's cool. I suppose this little flag goes in here someplace. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. And I am planning, I don't know if I'm going to do it this year or maybe next year. Because I got to plan it like a year in advance. I'm trying to build like a moat, you know, like a water section for my Spookytown village. And that'll go with it pretty nice. Look at that guy's face. That is crazy. It's a good piece. All right. Now I got to put these pieces away and open the other boxes. All right. Next piece, we have the Terror Tavern. Very nice. Yeah. I don't have any bars in my Spookytown village, but I do now. Okay. It's a pretty nice piece. Very nice piece. I did see one of the skeletons' little arms in the box. Maybe that's why they sent it back. I don't know. Yeah, this piece doesn't light up. No. Either way, looks pretty cool. Yep. I'm sure I could put a light in there. Yeah. It's got that hole in the back. I don't know if it originally had a light. I don't know. Oh well. This is a nice spooky piece. All right. Next piece. Twisted Taffy Works. And you know, I've never had this piece, but I've heard like the lighting is pretty cool on it. So, you know, I've always wanted this one. I just never bought it. But hopefully that works. All right. So, Twisted Taffy Works. This one's still got the plastic on it. So, maybe this one's in good condition. Hopefully. Gonna have to buy a bunch more adapters because none of these come with adapters. But check it out. Yeah, I think that kind of lights up, you know, kind of like a neon. Yeah, it's gonna look really cool in the village. Sweet. Yeah, that's a nice piece. All right. I think we got two more. Two more. All right. Next to the last piece, we have the dreaded Zeppelin. And I told you earlier the box looked like someone beat it up. Yeah, that's right where the corner of this one was. But yeah, the dreaded Zeppelin. Sweet. All right. So here is the dreaded Zeppelin. And it looks like it's in pretty good shape. I mean, it's all in the plastic. I'm not going to mess with it right now. But it's still got those little things in there you're not supposed to eat. So yeah, this one looks like it's in pretty good shape. Very, very cool. I mean, most of the time when you take stuff apart and you take out these little oxygen absorbers, you know, and you send it back, you know, because it's not working. Do you take the time to get those little oxygen absorber things out of the trash and put them back in here? No. So I don't know. Maybe this one's brand new. You know, maybe the box was just messed up. So that is sweet. All right. And the last piece, the biggest one. And this is the one that I do have. I think I got this last year, the year before. I don't know. But it is the Phantom Castle. Yeah, the one with the giant Grim Reaper. And it's got you know, like the little roller coaster. Yeah, like a dark ride. This one's pretty badass. We had actually modified ours because I didn't like the way, you know, when the cars come out of this little castle part, you see the cars little, like they flip up. So we made like a, I don't know, kind of like a little barrier to where you can't see them flip up. It just looks way better. Okay, now finally got it out of the giant box. This is the Phantom Castle. And it's got plastic on it. I don't see anything broken. And no adapter. Eerie Emporium, what did you guys do with all the adapters? I know this comes with an adapter. Yeah, I mean I don't see anything broken on it. Looks good. If this thing works, then I mean this pays for the entire box. That's crazy. Because this is it's a pretty highly desired piece. And if it doesn't come back, you know, I didn't even look to see if it's coming back this year. But right before I came out here to record this, I looked up, you know, the Phantom Castles on eBay, and they're like $350. Now, just because they're asking $350, that doesn't mean that's what they're selling for. But I mean, that's how much they're asking for them. But yeah, if this one piece works, paid for the entire haul. So overall, I am extremely happy with this haul. So happy I just ordered 2 more. So that's almost like $600 I just spent on Spookytown. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I'm not made out of money. But when it comes to Halloween, I tend to push the limit a little bit. Push the limit as far as I can push it. Because that's what I love, And you only live once. So take advantage of it. All right. Remember, we'll unplug it again. April 30th. I'm going to have a live with Mr. Chance Kelly right here on this channel. He's pretty big into Spookytown as well. So, if you like Spookytown, we might talk about it. I know we pre-ordered a few pieces for Halloween this year. That's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, we're going to talk about candles, Halloween candles. I just got in 2 of the rarest Halloween candles known to man. And we're going to go over those. And I'm going to melt one live. It's going to be crazy. So, thanks for watching.